This is Hunter Henry of the LA Chargers, and you're watching MUT Force. Bolt up, baby.
What's up, guys? It's the director and the trumpet monkey.
G'day, mates.
Welcome back to another episode of MUT Force, Mud Force, on an exciting week that we finally got. That Easter Color Smash promo. What do you think so far?
Color Smash. I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it. Dude, I was even like, again, we got to leave the house again yesterday. And, but just like real life, like, I want the eggs now, and I was in the shop, and I bought a bunch of chocolate eggs, and now they're in the fridge, and I'm like, bro, why did you do that? You have to look at them for like a week and a half. Like, what are you doing? Oh, man. So, yeah, I really want the eggs. When are they hatching, director? When are they hatching?
April 12th in the morning is when they'll be hatching. So,
Sunday?
What, like 9 days? 8 days? Not
Sunday.
too bad.
It's Sunday. It's Sunday. Yeah, the 12th. Sunday. Okay, well, all right. It feels like forever. But no, dude, I'm loving the promo. I think it's really cool. Legit, we'll talk about him when we get to him. But I think the most fun item, the most fun item in MUT this year has just arrived.
There we go. Well, with that, trumpet monkey, why don't you let the good guys at home know what to expect in this episode of MUT Force?
Tonight, on MUT Force, with the director and trumpet monkey, we break down the entire Color Smash promo. We have a look at the new ULs, Raider Nation, and we have a look at those pesky eggs. What could they be, director? Oh, I wonder.
Well, we're about to find out, and with that, let's get into this week's content. All right, Trumpet Monkey, we're sitting here in the Color Smash program. A couple of game-changing items dropping this week. My goodness, I've seen some footage of this guy. I'm getting ready to try him out for myself, but I hear that this human joystick beast is absolutely tearing it up out there in Madden Ultimate Team.
Mate, there is a clip. There is a clip of me on my first ever possession with Barry Sanders. Okay. All right. And he does a double spin. You press spin twice. You know how you press spin once and you have to wait for it to complete, and then you have to press it again and then wait for it nice and slow. You can double tap. You can double tap spin with Barry, and he literally takes it to the house. It's my first possession with him. It's like, and that was the way the day started. I'm sorry, this is now, yes, we all are so sick of Dickerson, and we never want to see him again. This is a different type of running, though. What this is, if you are even slightly skilled with the stickiness, okay, making the jukes, making the spins, timing it perfectly, this dude right here, like, unleashes your talent. It makes you play like a 10 out of 10 if maybe you were a 7 out of 10 on the sticks, and it is so much fun. It is literally tons of fun to play with.
I'm actually super interested in trying him out because of how much I utilize my halfback in the passing game and like having that grab and go the whole time. So and that being able to spin twice, you know, the number one rule of Zombieland, the double tap, that sounds super fun as well too. So let's go through these cards, man. I'm excited. There's a couple of really good ones in here. Also, a bit of a speculation of what we might be getting additionally in the next coming days. I think that the Color Smash promo is not over. Let's start with the big man himself, Barry Sanders. Let's break down his stats. My goodness, is this a nasty card. 95 speed, really easily achievable to 99 for almost everybody. 99 agility, 98 break tackle, which again, my favorite stat on halfbacks this year. Christ. He's really good.
He's so nasty. Here's what I will say, okay? First of all, like, underappreciated, unsung heroes of Madden in general. We use the website every week, but we haven't said it in a while. Rockets, AntCap, the crew in Mutthead, playbook.gg as well for the playbook database that's free. We love your website. You guys are awesome. Thank you very much. Now,
That's an appropriate plug, as the director will be making an appearance once a week on Playbook.gg on their YouTube. We started last week, a lot of fun. A really nasty little collaboration, going through all the MUT cards and stuff. Really similar to MUT Force, but more specifically like the top 5 and stuff. So yeah, we love you guys.
Oh my God.
Thank you for letting us use your website every week. It makes MUT Force a lot funner, a lot easier.
I didn't even know we could talk about that. That's awesome. But anyway, dude, you power him up. He's got the 99 break tackle. The one thing I will say is this. The dude has 99 speed, 99 excel, right, and 99 break tackle. I really didn't see him break a single tackle, and unfortunately, because you're using him so much, like, maybe we got to look at the stamina on him. I don't know. He gets run down from behind a lot, but I don't care. I don't care. He's so much fun. Just way more than I thought.
You've had a lot of experience with this Barry Sanders, correct? Yeah.
20.
How would you say
20 weekend league games? Yeah.
Well, how would you say his fumbling is at this point? I've seen some clips of him fumbling quite a bit, actually, but it is because you're running him into the ground.
I have one fumble in like, geez, you know what? We haven't even been running that many. Like, I don't think I've carried more than 10 times a game because people have just been rage quitting. So we don't even get that high. We get a couple of scores up and people quit. One fumble, he had just returned a punt for me, which is amazing. Put him at punt and kick return. It's incredible. He just returned a punt like 45 yards. And then I gave him an outside stretch. And I span twice right into like a Troy Polamalu. So, yeah, I fumbled. What are you going to do? It was my one and only fumble with him. I actually laughed it off. We still won the game. Honestly, I think that's just RNGesus. You're just getting like some bad luck.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, cool. Good to hear. Barry Sanders is exactly as advertised. Human joystick. Not to mention the 4 abilities on a 99 overall. You get inside guru, outside guru, evasive, and human joystick. That's pretty insane.
Dude, you know what I did? I'm like you, man. I do like to hit the halfback occasionally, and I'm even running him on these quick out routes at wide receiver, and he turns up the field and runs it in for a touch. It's incredible. So if you normally go like a quick 5-yard out route, if you get it to him and the corner overplays that, trying to get the interception, normally you can't turn a wide receiver up the field there, but this guy's gone. You catch and spin immediately and then just go. But I've got catch and go and backfield mismatch. So I've got the 2 passing abilities and then evasive and human joystick. Phenomenal, man. Really phenomenal, guys. So yeah, this is the most fun card in MUT. This is way better than Dickerson. Dickerson, like, so many unskilled dudes run into like 5 tacklers and score a touchdown. Like, because that's not what we're talking about here. If you try that here, he will fumble. People who are fumbling with him, I think, are using him like Dickerson. You can't do that. You've got to get sticky. You've got to go around people. You've got to juke. You've got to spin. You've got to, like, toggle the speed on and off. You got to hit your gaps, man. I freaking love it because it's like rugby, bro. We grew up watching rugby. This is like Jonah Lomu out there in miniature form. It's freaking awesome.
Old school rugby games. I think that was one of your listed favorite old school games on the Twitter not too long ago. Excellent. So Barry Sanders, I'm super excited to try him out. I want to keep that balance of running and passing, maybe introduce a little bit more running once we get Barry, but my God, I'm so excited to try him out. Next up, we got the Ed Reid. I think Ed Reid went a little overlooked because of how impactful Barry Sanders is, but this is an excellent card, right? Especially if you're the kind of guy like me who likes to put abilities on their strong safety. This is pretty much as good as it gets.
I agree, but correct me if I'm wrong, because of his archetype, he can't get Enforcer. Is that correct?
He can't get Enforcer? There's no way, right?
That's what Gutfox said when I heard that.
Oh my lord. Actually, I did not know that.
But dude, I mean, he's going to be everywhere anyway. He'll have 90 man, like 99 zone, 99 play rec, like 95 per shoot, 96 per shoot. He'll have like 95 hit power. He'll be like fantastic, but if like that's the only thing. But then again, do we really care because it's Ed Reid? Like, he flies around.
I think that's in the instance of the example of maybe you don't want to put an ability on Ed Reid. If he doesn't get Enforcer, that's really what you want back there. He's going to be more of your deep safety guy that brings the heat and brings the thump, you know, with every tackle as well. So I think I like that more. And on top of that, he's going to get that 99 zone coverage. You can easily get him up to 90 man. And that's something that even Pat Tillman can't get right now at strong safety. So I would say if he's just back there doing his job, he's going to be the best one to do that. And you can put that ability on somebody else that can get enforcer.
I'm with you, and I'm a massive Taylor Mays fan, okay?
Yeah.
But Taylor Mays is not an Ed Reed. Ed Reed breaks on the ball like nobody's business. This is like a true ball hawk. He has the MUT force factor. I'm not slamming him at all. I think it's an incredible card. He'll get the gold 99, and you'll be thankful. He's awesome.
I think the best combination right now, because a lot of people are using their defensive backs and strong safety specifically as a user in nickel packages. You're going to want Ed Reed back there with Taylor Mays as your user. I think that's a perfect.
Hey, by the way, I love these two. Masters. Yeah. They totally pulled a quick one on us, man. We did not predict this, but I love it. I love to be surprised. Like it's actually, like that's variety is the spice of life, boy. I love it, man. I want to see like more like out of left field options like this, man.
I agree. I thought there was a possibility we may be getting Legends, but not as the Masters. Definitely having them as Masters was really, really cool. So very good. Hit it out of the park there, EA. Really happy with Barry Sanders and Ed Reed. And we're thinking more is to come. We'll get through this list, and then we'll tell you guys what we may think is coming in the next batch here. So Color Smash Tie-Dye Limiteds. This is something that we saw last season. The lower overall tends to not be as good as a full, like, regular limited card. In this case, the random number of 82,595 quick sell. And then Adam Thielen, who's a little bit better than normal quick sales at 260,000.
Bro, why is there a 93 though? I don't understand. It's April. I don't get it. Why? It's an awesome. Don't get me wrong. He's an awesome middle linebacker. But why is he a 93?
That's something I was asking myself too. I was like, imagine this Jalen Smith card at a 96 overall.
Oh my
right?
God.
Imagine that.
Incredible.
Like 93 speed, 89 zone when powered up, 90 zone stock, the hit power at 97, block shed at like 82. Like that would be an amazing middle linebacker. So, and I'm sure a lot of Cowboys fans would have been super happy to see that. I think most Madden fans would be happy to see that.
You know what that would have been? That would have been a third Death Star.
It's another Death Star.
Weapon. Oh, wait, sorry. A fifth Death Star, right? Yeah,
I think that's where we're at right now. Yeah.
Anyway, fifth Death Star. But dude, okay. But bottom line, like he's like, okay, so here's why. Because we're not all hardcore players. There's dudes, the amount of people coming through the stream saying, I just got MUT this week. And my friends are helping me out. I'm at a 90 overall. I'm at 88 overall. How do I do this? How do I do that? It's amazing to see. There are way more casual players. The 20,000 people watching like Madden Daily Drops for like promo reveals, watching Good Morning Madden, that's literally less than 1% of the whole Madden community. Mm-hmm. So this card right here is super awesome because he's super affordable for anyone who just got the game. Because man, he was selling for 100K on PC.
Yep.
Like I mean, that's a fantastic plug, set and forget middle linebacker or user if you want to. And he's got the MUT force factor. So I would say
as far as budget beast middle linebackers go, he's towards the top because of his speed, his zone, and his hit power. That's the perfect trifecta for the kind of guy you want to be user. And that's the height too at 6'2". He's literally perfect.
Let me. So the reason why that it's so crazy that he's not a 96. We haven't even spoken about Adam Thielen, and this is the 93. Yeah. So that's how good the 96 would have been. Okay, Adam Thielen though.
That's what I was saying too in my last video. I don't know what Adam Thielen's last card was, but I was like, why not make Adam Thielen like 93 or 94 and give us that Jalen Smith, because this is the usable card right here. But Adam Thielen, 6'2", 91 speed, great catching, decent route running, like meh, and he's going for way more than Jalen Smith right now. I don't know.
He's kind of got those. He's got those bunny rabbit teeth going there. Kind of like a weird ass card.
It turned out to be a costume contest that Jalen Smith lost. So I guess we got an answer.
Like, hey EA, make sure you get like the weirdest photo of me ever, please. Listen, we're sassy today. Okay. Skull Vikings, though, for the Vikings theme team, he's dope. He's a 99
97 speed on Vikings theme teams with that crazy good catching all around. Like, he will be fine. But, yeah, I don't know. It would have been nice to see, Jalen Smith at least get a 96 as well. So, interesting. You want to pull these guys. They got a quick sell value. They're going for a little bit more than, their average 96 and 93. But there's something to look at there. Take a look at these Color Smash heroes.
What is cool, though, they're in packs for 48 hours. So, you know what that means, but But and that came out on Friday.
Oh,
so
more
you know what that
coming
means,
out.
bruh?
Mm-hmm.
That means Sunday. That's 48 hours up on Sunday, bruh. Okay, that means Sunday we're getting 2 more limiteds, and I like that.
I like
that a lot. And you and I have the prediction. We believe that we're both of the same mind that we're getting 2 more masters next week as well, probably on Wednesday. But that means another whole bunch of the cards we're about to look at right now. So I think this is gonna be a fire promo because I got a feeling Max Crosby is coming, baby. I got a feeling down in my plums, director.
He might be, but this is definitely shaping up to be the best Color Smash or Easter promo we've seen in a long time. Usually Easter's like, okay, cool, whatever. This year it's actually pretty good. Let's take a look at some of the Color Smash heroes, some of the better cards you can pull out of here. Kind of like the, your 96s. I shouldn't say better cards because they're all 96s, but I think there's only a couple in here that I actually like. It feels like a lot of these guys got upgrades that were, long, overdue, but at the same time, the card themselves is like, it's okay. Kendall Fuller being a good example of that. 92 speed, 90 zone, 94 man, 85
this
press.
Guy,
he's fine, but not great.
He's fine. Hey, happy for them Redskins. He got traded, right? That's all good. No longer a dirty chief. But this dude literally could not box my mom. My mom could get a deep route going over this dude's head. So please, old lady monkey, gonna be leaving Kendall Fuller in the dust. Hype.
Yeah, not super impressed with this card. And if he was a little taller, maybe, but still, he's not. So, Kendall Fuller, he's all right. Robert Woods, I would say he's just on the brink of, all right, let's do this. Because I think he has a power-up card. The catching is insane. The speed is just under what I would like to see. He's a decent card.
Dude, I really, really like this dude for just getting the job done.
Yeah.
Going over the middle, catching traffic at 93 stock is fantastic. On a Rams team, he's dynamite. He's got that speed. He'll be getting to 99. I really, really like it. So in that regard, this one is actually a win for me. Yeah. Hey, Kendall Fuller's a win too. Don't get me wrong. And Theme Teamers rejoice for the Redskins. Kendall Fuller has a power up, right? So, Chiefs as well get even more support at secondary. Dude, I like these 96s, man. They're not. Here's the thing. You know what I like about these 96s? This is fan service to certain franchises, bro.
Yes. That's absolutely 100% correct.
I love where the thinking is at. So I'm mocking Kendall Fuller. I actually love the fact that there's a Kendall Fuller getting picked for a 96 because again, we're not necessarily thinking about that. A Robert Woods as well, unless you are a Redskins fan or a Chiefs fan or Robert Woods, you're a Rams fan. So I like that because I think some other under the radar players that are long overdue upgrades are going to be getting them.
All full circle to Max Crosby.
Yes, right Max there. Crosby. You're right.
Well, Robert Woods, he looks like a better Keenan Allen to me, and I'll tell you, Keenan Allen, he's slow, but he's great. He's reliable. This will be a faster Keenan Allen, so I like it. I like Robert Woods quite a bit. Next up, the one I knew was coming, and I knew would be a little disappointing stats-wise, but he's here. He's got. What's crazy about Ezekiel Elliott is that yes, he's getting a golden ticket soon, but his agility for his break tackle and all that is really, really nice. It's just his speed that's not quite there.
Yeah.
And then a day or two later, they released, or the next day they released Emmitt Smith. So it's yay, Ezekiel Elliott. Oh well, never mind. We got Emmitt.
So either way, man, both Zeke and Emmitt, who we're gonna get to, they both fall forward every time. They're fantastic MUT items. They
we're
are
gonna call
really
it the Dickerson effect
factor
from now on because of this year.
Yeah. Yeah, the Dickerson effect, right? Well, the Dickerson effect is breaking 20 tackles and so your guy accidentally runs the wrong way, breaks all 11 defenders' tackles, and then runs it into the end zone.
Scores counts for 16 points for whatever reason. Yeah,
correct.
I remember, yeah.
So anyway, look, Zeke though is you know what I would have loved? I would have loved if Zeke had 97 break tackle. I get it. Look, here's the thing: you power him up. And whammo, you got 95. You got Coach Madden, whammo, that's 96. You put power run on him, you're at 98. You've got anything from the Cowboys, you're at 99 break tackle. I get it. But I just felt like this is one of those...
You need to compensate for the lack of speed, yes.
That's it, man. And you're trying to tell me Zeke has 87 truck? Okay, but then look after the break tackle a little bit more. That's all. And I can't believe the 89 tackle. Like when was the last? I can't remember Zeke fumbling ever in real life. So
the carrying, yeah.
Sorry, what did I say? Carrying, yeah. 89 carry, yeah. So look, I get the new archetypes, and I'm actually kind of, there's parts of it I don't like. I'm all for these new archetypes if the stats are nailed. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, otherwise, then I kind of miss the old system. This is one of those ones where I'm like, they nearly get it right, just a bit more. But I'm glad there's a Zeke in the game, and I think the Cowboys are happy.
Fans, settle down. You guys are about to get the best running back in the game once his golden ticket comes out, period. I'm pretty positive he's going to be the best card to end Madden Ultimate Team at halfback, because he should get human joystick. He'll have those 4 abilities. He'll be way faster, seeing as he's a golden ticket, and he'll have some really nice boosted stats, at probably like trucking and maybe catching. They'll be very intelligent with how they create that card. So just be patient. Your time's coming. Roll with this Zeke. Actually, roll with Emmitt Smith for a while. He's great. He's a legend. He looks really good in game. But Zeke, I get it. Maybe a little disrespect on the stat-wise, but he's okay if you want to run out with him, especially on your theme team.
He's not going to suck.
Yeah. Next up, we got ourselves the Demario Davis. I actually want to take a live look at this card because I want to know if his zone coverage is at all impressive.
Good.
77 fringe.
I mean, he'll be over 80. And that's kind of what you want with that good play rec and whatnot. He's not terrible. That's again though. I love that this is like a theme team fan service card. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's all I have to say about him. The block shed should be way higher, or the speed. At least the play rec is insane. He's got a feel of a little bit of the Tahir Whiteheads about him, but Tahir Whitehead has way better block shed if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm. Way better.
So if he plays like a Tahir Whitehead, then you'll be very happy, Saints.
That's what I do like about these cards, though, because every once in a while I run into somebody that has something like this, maybe from an older promo, and I'm like, you don't even pay him any mind. And then they go out and they absolutely ball out because they've got those theme team boosts. They're juiced a little bit, you know what I mean? You're like, oh, okay, well, it's working for this guy. That's great. He's a fan of this player. He made it work. So that's part of what I like about MUT.
By the way, that's one of the dopest card arts ever.
Yeah.
It's so cool. That oh, man, that swanky white Saints uniform.
Imagine you're in a crowd at like a concert or something, and like the crowd backs away from you, and you're looking around, and then you see this guy across from you pointing you out. Like, that is that would make me crap my pants. Yeah, he's pretty scary. Let's take a look at this Mark Andrews. I think this is a win. I like this card quite a bit. He's got a power up, decent run blocking, very good speed, very good catching. The route running's all going to be great. This is a dub. I liked it at 6'5" as well. He's going to be a beast.
And you just think, man, if you like to run like 2 tight end sets, or you want to roll with like a run heavy game but where like, so you got tight ends blocking at wide receiver, but then you also want to pass to them. You got Shannon Sharp and Mark Andrews on that Ravens theme team.
Yeah.
That is a nasty, nasty combination.
I'll tell you guys, somebody who runs a Chargers theme team, we got Gates, we got Winslow, we got Henry, like being able to have that many reliable targets while also being in a formation where you can run effectively.
Yep.
Throws people off.
Think about your goal line formation with 2 tight ends and maybe a tight end at fullback.
And they're all as fast as wide receivers.
Right? That's insane. So I really like this card too, man. It's a great option. And
this is
happy for those, man. That Ravens theme team this year, well deserved. Like, it's awesome. I'm happy for the whole franchise.
Yeah. Good year to be a Ravens fan. Next up, what about a good year to be a Falcons fan? Maybe, maybe not. But this card This card itself is okay. I live in a world too where I've got Phillip Rivers. I think he's got worse throw power than this, and he's performing just fine. But I have to have these specific chemistries and theme team boosts on him. But I think Matt Ryan will be fine for you Falcons fans. Anybody else? There's better people out there. You want better throw power.
It's so weird though. So like, you're a Falcons fan and you've been playing with Vic all year.
Are
you going to stop and go to a pocket passer? There was someone in chat on stream today that did that and was like, what do I do? And I was like, oh, dude, I don't know. Like, it's all about the release, isn't it? It's all about the throwing motion. You and I tried Brady I tried Brady and you watched at 96 overall. Then Brady got to 99 and got Gunslinger and 99 throw power. And it's very usable. It's not as good as Rodgers, but very serviceable. That's a kind of that's a treatment you need right here.
That is exactly that is such a good point. If you're a mobile kind of guy, or if you're wanting to like move into pocket passing, I think the only way you do that is with a 99 overall pocket passer, because that extra ability, I do think it puts them over that edge where they're like, okay, this is starting to get deadly. But if it's a 96 or a 97 overall guy powered up, I think you're probably better off sticking with Michael Vick if you're in this instance. Like for me, like yes, I roll with Phillip Rivers because I'm a hardcore fan. You know what I mean? Yeah. But if we had an option like Michael Vick, I know that's gonna win me more games because of his capability on the ground. So I would stick with him in that instance as well.
But as well, what you got to remember is like Phillip Rivers has a great release. So I don't know anything about Matt Ryan's release. I've never played with him. So guys, tell us in the comments. I want to hear.
And you know what's funny too? Sneaky speed on Matt Ryan. You get him powered up in a theme team, he'll have 80 speed. You could definitely take off for a little bit. 5 yards here, 5 yards there. A goal line dive or whatever. He'll be fine. So whatever. Cool, Matt Ryan. Do your thing. Next up, we got Color Smash players. These ones are a little bit good. I would say mostly theme teamers. This is the only place you're probably going to see them in head-to-head. But some of them aren't bad. This one's bad. This one's not great. I love Eddie Jackson in real life, and I think it's a shame that he has such horrible speed. But Bears theme teams will be happy. Everybody else, go find another free safety. There's plenty of options.
Yeah, on a Bears theme team is fine. Like that man will be a 90. The zone will be 99. Player will be 99. Pursuit will be 95. Speed will be 95. That's fine. That's very serviceable. But wow. Yeah. When I saw that, I first reacted to that. Well, I was like, wow, 89 speed. That's crazy. I will say this though, Eddie Jackson has a MUT force factor. Dude, am I going crazy though? Was he not fast a 1 MUT ago?
I thought so as well. I think there's like a number of players that took a speed hit for whatever reason.
You know who we're thinking of? We're thinking of Adrian Amos.
Oh, duh.
That's who we're thinking. Yeah, he played for the Bears, and I just could have sworn they had a safety that was fast, and I was like, bro, what's going on?
I still think Eddie Jackson may have been faster last year. Because 89 speed, that's not great.
I mean, shout out to Mom. I think my mom is faster than Eddie Jackson right now, so there we go. We're just going to keep bringing up Mrs. Monkey.
Mama Monkey coming out there schooling some MUT cards today. But 95 speed on a theme team, he'll be fine. Bears fans, you can be happy with this card. Everybody else, look somewhere else. Yeah.
You got this next one right though, bro. Have you got him yet? How's he play?
I do have him. I've been playing with him. He's good. He is a 95 overall halfback though. So he's a little behind the times. I mean, I want to make him my RB1 because I'm not happy with Melvin Gordon right now, IRL, right? But he's good. I just know that Melvin Gordon has more of that fall forward. He's a bigger guy. Austin Eckler has been fine as an RB3, which is, I think, like the best way we utilized him last year. A third down running back. But he's been okay. He's not been terrible. 99 speed. You know what? I'm just going to show you guys right now. How about that?
Is he a 99 on your team, though? He powers up to a 96. Is he a 99 on your team? He has to be.
No, he's not. Let's go to the console right here. All right, where are you, Austin Eckler? He's right here. I would say to put on that pretty sweet card art from back in the Team of the Week. Here's his stats.
How is he only at 97?
I don't know. Even Melvin Gordon didn't get up to 99, and he was one overall higher, right? 99 speed, 96 excel.
You got Coach Madden maxed?
Not maxed, no. We do not have Coach Madden maxed. So that's probably what it is. He would probably be a 98 if we had him maxed. But still, he's pretty good. I like the 94 break tackle. I like the 96 agility. I love the 99 speed. So he's been great, but at the same time, he's a 95 overall card stock. You know what I mean? So it does show up sometimes. I think what I'm saying is I'm getting ready to try Barry, and it's hard not to want to try Barry.
Dude, you can even run Barry Sanders at wide receiver and hit him on a slant, and he is gone.
Yeah.
And like if he's open, if he catches it, they're not catching him.
That's my thought too. But I've had fun. I've had a lot of fun with Austin Eckler, and he's great. Don't get me wrong. He's going to be fantastic for all Chargers fans. Get him in there as your RB1.
You know what I like? You got it powered up there, right? So he's 96 after you power him up, is he?
Hmm?
Yeah, okay. I love that 83 catch I saw on him, though. That was pretty good.
Yeah, he's a great, again, he's in my mind, even at 95 right now, he's a better Christian McCaffrey.
Bro, what if you gave him play fake instead of power run?
That might be. Let me do some lineup tinkering here after the show. So I like it. I like Austin.
Right.
Next up, we've got ourselves a Zach Ertz, 95 overall. I think this one was underwhelming, and it kind of sucks because he's so good in real life, but he's just so slow and with terrible run blocking in Madden.
Well, but I mean, what he's gonna do is like he was the very first one to get freaking matchup nightmare and streak specialist. Like what Zach Ertz specializes in is catching everything.
Yeah.
So like
with that 97 catch, he should be just fine. You know what I mean? But at the same time,
that's kind of it.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you got guys out there, especially I think we're overdue for an Evan Ingram, who will probably be our first 99 speed with Chem tight end. He's going to be insane. I think we're overdue for a Darren Waller, who's going to be, again, 99 speed.
Well, no, Darren Waller's done. Darren Waller is maxed, I think, bro. I don't think he's going to, because he's a 90, a 97 powered up. I think Darren Waller is
that's right. He got another card, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, but I was thinking the readouts.
Darren Waller, here's the thing. Even powered up and team chemmed up, do you want a 91 speed Zach Ertz or a 98 speed Darren Waller?
Exactly.
And there's only one answer, man. Darren Waller is like splitting cover 2 coverages like a hot knife through butter.
So Zach Ertz, Eagles fans, again, I'm never going to dock a theme team for running their favorite guy, making it work. I commend you. Most other people, there's faster tight ends you can look for on just a generic God squad. All right. Next up, we got ourselves Lavonte David. Similar issues that we've seen in these other cards. He's not terrible. I think he's fringe okay. He's fringe good. I was hoping that with that speed, though, he'd have much better zone coverage.
I feel you, right? That's what I'm talking about, these archetypes. But I actually really like this. And I had a look at that Bucs theme team on stream today, man. Like, this card is getting up to 93 speed and, like, 86 zone. I think that's rad. And, like, 90 hit power, 90 block shed, like, 97 play rec, or 96, play rec. 97, I think this is really nice. When you look at that Bucs linebacker core now, with David, with Bush, right? Oh, sorry.
Brooks.
No, White. Yeah, David, White, and Brooks. All of that coverage there. And then you got Shaq, Barrett blitzing if you want. Like, I just think it's cool. You got options to move everybody around and get some good coverage going.
That's true.
I kind of dig it, man. I dig
like
it. He should be a 99.
You know, what I think I'm missing from Madden is something that I haven't seen in a long time in Paul Posluszny. I know you guys probably, I don't know if everybody remembers, but he was a little slower, but man, was his zone coverage insane. I'm talking like 95, 96 zone on a card like this, you know, at linebacker. And he'd be a little slow. I'd say he'd probably be like 84 speed at the 95 overall. So he is a bit slow, but people overlooked him because of that. And he was just out there getting pick after. He was so good at playing underneath, it was ridiculous. So, like Lavonte David, I think he's fringe usable for everybody, but definitely on a Bucs theme. Next up, we got Brian Linder. Now we're getting to the 93s. These are more your budget guys, more of your theme team guys. We're not going to go over a lot of them. You got your center with 90 awareness. That's a pass. You got Justin Houston, 84 speed, 90 power move. Probably a decent budget beast in my opinion. Not terrible, not great.
Somebody on stream, was it Ruz, got him to a 96, and that was pretty nice, I think. So, like, that's not terrible. It's just like, this is total theme team. Like, see, so if we get a 93 Max Crosby, I'll be like overjoyed. I'll be like so happy, man. So yeah.
Malik Hooker, another Colt, 90 speed. Okay. I mean, I don't know. I don't think he has a power-up. We can live look at this real quick, but he's not bad. He's just not great. Any power-up on Malik Hooker? Yes, he does,
he does?
actually.
Okay.
Interesting. So that's something to take a look at for like maybe a budget beast kind of guy right there, too, because 90 speed at free safety with power-up, 94 speed, 6'1", 91 zone, 86 hit power. Okay, I could get behind that card. That's not bad.
Because he's tall and he's got good coverage and it'll be really affordable. I agree. You know, this next one, though, I'm glad we're looking at it because I love this card.
Wow, 97 block.
I freaking love this card, man. Because
he's like Ndamukong Suh.
Dude, go have a look how big he is too. Go on, have a look at his weight. He's like 340 pounds or something.
Oh my God.
It's ridiculous. Look at him, 340. Like this is the guy who came back and like failed the strength and conditioning test after last off season because he was so big. He's just, man, this is who I want. This for me is like Gilbert Brown. He's like the gravedigger, man. This is who I want crushing the box on a 3-4.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. Imagine
he doesn't get much better than that.
Imagine you got Clowney on one side, LT on the other, Clowney or Mac on the other, and then you got like, you know, Gilbert Brown, this dude, Snacks Harrison. Like, this is just legit. I love this item right here, man. So, yeah,
he's not bad. Dante Fowler's got the MUT force factor, 91 finesse move right outside linebacker. Great on the budget squad, I would say. I think he's one of my favorite. And I didn't know he was a Falcon now.
Yeah. And man, 91 finesse move is going to get you some glitchiness. Plus, he has that MUT force factor and 87 speed. This is a really good budget beast item. Like, you should start him. If you're blitzing out a 3-4 a lot, then you start him at your right outside linebacker. If you're running a 4-3, then you start him at right end. Doesn't matter if he's out of position. Trust me, it'll be great.
I was really hoping he'd get one of the 96s or 95s. Yeah. He would have been so good. And then other than that, I don't think there's anybody else left to mention. I mean, I don't know if there's anybody that sticks out to you.
I tell you what. So have a look at Cordarrelle Patterson, okay? This is like the best Cordarrelle Patterson card I've ever seen. Because, like, just for him anyway. I know, but there's a lot of things above 80 there. I was like, okay, wow.
It's not bad. Yeah, I mean, if he had a power-up, maybe, Bears theme team, punt return or something like that. But, again, yeah, you really need to look at those theme teams to get those stats up. I like Dexter Lawrence getting an upgrade, one of those rookies. Denzel Perryman, obviously. But other than that, these are just basically to help fill the holes right there. And there's your Clellan Ferrell. Finally, 88 overall. There you go.
He runs at what does he run at? A freaking 90 overall and 84 speed on the Raiders. Man, they keep giving these Raiders card art, these white uniforms, and I love it every time, Director. Nice. I'm not going to lie. It's like the powder blue for you guys. I love that Raider white. Hey, we got Max Crosby at 89 and him at 90 now on the All Raiders team. That's not too shabby. Two good bookends.
Not too shabby at all. So my question for you, Trumpet Monkey. We think that we're getting a part 2 to this promo. I want to know some of your you don't have to predict every single one of these, but just a couple that stand out to you. Who do you hope to get as far as your Color Smash Masters? Maybe tie-dye if you want to go that far, but maybe some of your heroes as well. When we're thinking about servicey stuff too.
I'm gonna take the really low-hanging fruit, dude. I am all but certain that you are correct in that we are going to be getting a Lawrence Taylor, and so I think LT will be one of the masters, and I think that what are those eggs? What are we calling them? The grand eggs?
Yeah, the biggest ones, the grand eggs.
The grand egg will be, there'll be a Barry, there'll be an Ed Reid, and there'll also be an LT in there. Interestingly, and I kind of agree with you, who was your other prediction? A Steeler, right?
Based on the eggs, and I'll get to that in a second, but there's two eggs that seem to be super, super rare. One of them looks like it has the color scheme of Barry Sanders with like the silver and blue. Yeah. The other one looks like it has the color scheme of Ed Reid with the black and the purple. Right? Yep. There's two other ones. One of them is red and yellow, and the other one looks like dark, maybe black or silver and yellow.
So here, then it's really, really easy. Then what you're talking about there is, I think the defensive. It'll go offense and defense again. Mm-hmm. The defense will be Lawrence Taylor. The offense will either be Joe Montana or Jerry Rice. Pretty
interesting.
Simple.
Interesting. Yeah. I thought based on the actual colors of the eggs, if they represented their teams appropriately, I think the red and yellow could either be Chiefs or Niners. I'm going to go with the Niners and say it's Pat Willis. I think maybe a Patrick Willis 98 overall.
And but what about these NFL 100s? These guys were Barry Sanders and Ed Reid were both NFL 100s. LT.
That's true.
LT and Jerry were both NFL 100s. It
could be, what's the other one? There was two. There's Bobby Bell and Willie Lanier. One of them hasn't gotten an upgrade yet. It could be one of them too, from the Chiefs.
God, I hope not. I hope not. I really hope not. I really hope not. Oh my God.
But for the black and yellow, obviously I'm thinking that's going to be the Steelers. And I'm really hoping that it's going to be Cordell Stewart running, or a quarterback edition.
A quarterback. But man, they've already got Vic, right? Can get the Steelers.
I'm looking out for my Bears fans that don't have a quarterback. He also played for the Bears. You know what I mean?
The Bears. So the Bears. Okay, but which other Steelers could it be?
I thought Troy Polamalu, but he just got a card. And it would have to be like a or an offensive guy too. I don't know.
No, wait. Oh, so it couldn't be Mel Blount. Oh,
maybe Mel Blount. I mean, it depends also who's the other guy. Like, so let's say it's Joe Montana for the other egg, right? Then it could be a defensive guy on the other side there too. So you never know.
Yeah, I love it though, man. I can't wait. And just remember, we're getting two more tie-dyes coming. There'll be a 93 tie-dye and a 96 tie-dye by the looks of it. Okay.
Mhm.
And I also think next weekend we get 99 ULs. I think
I do
that's
too. I think that's going to be the first drop next week of 99s.
Yeah.
As far
Yeah,
as the color smash heroes, there's 2 cornerbacks that I'm shocked haven't gotten one. One being Patrick Peterson. For the love of Lord, get this man an upgrade. And the other one's Darius Slay. I think Darius Slay definitely deserves an upgrade ASAP. There's a couple of guys in there that I would say, you know, if we're looking at like strictly fan service, I think it's time they get upgrades.
So it's interesting though. I mean, look at this, man. We went wide receiver, halfback, corner, outside linebacker, tight end, and quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, God, I feel like one of the 96 is probably going to be an O-lineman then, right?
Possibly.
Probably O-line, probably defensive end, okay, and probably then like safety and
middle or left outside linebacker.
Yeah, right. Or maybe it goes D end, D tackle, safety, right? So 2 D linemen and a safety, and then O lineman. You can probably double up. You can probably double dip at wide receiver, and probably even double dip at like at halfback or corner. Yeah, as well. You never know, man. So it's gonna be. I can't wait. I think we're getting second wave though. I do believe that.
Yeah. Me too. So not a bad first wave of color smash. We did want to go over a little bit of the
tie-dyes. Director, tie-dyes. Who do you think we're getting tomorrow, Sunday? I think they're going to go veterans kind of players at 96s and the up-and-comer guys at the 93. That could be, the limited could be my Max Crosby.
It could be. What's your highest Max Crosby right now?
An 87 team of the week.
So would you be happy if he got a 93?
I would take any Max Crosby I can get right now, but I'd be shocked if he doesn't get at least the 93 because he had 10 sacks on his rookie season, and Mo Hurst for the Raiders got himself a 93. So I'm just feeling it's got to be that or higher. I'm feeling it. What about a veteran? A veteran 96? You think that could be your Darius Slay? I
would like to see. It's so tough. Like when I think veteran, I think okay, so maybe not a wide receiver, maybe like a halfback. I mean, what's the last Adrian Peterson that we got? You know, as far as tight end, when's the last Jason Witten that we got? You know what I mean? Like there's stuff that you can start thinking about as far as, you know, really nice veterans right there. But I'm not sure if it's just veterans, but that is something to consider, I think.
Well, I mean, Adam Thielen is technically, that's what I mean. It seems like they're giving the junior card to the junior player, and they're giving the big whopper to the adult player.
Yeah.
Adam Thielen's just been in the league a little longer than Jalen Smith, right? That's what I mean. So, dude, it could be Darius Slay. What about a 96 Darius Slay tie-dye?
That would be pretty sick. Let's say, they'll probably flip it. So it'll probably be a 96 defensive player this time around.
Yeah.
What if it is Darius Slay? You know, that would be a huge win, and he'd be very expensive being a limited on top of that. Like, he'd be very, very nice. So I like it. I dig it. So, Trumpet Monkey, let me see your eggs. These eggs right here.
Oh. What? Tell me, what am I pulling, Director? What is this?
With a lot of you probably saw that video I put out of kind of going through in Photoshop and like dissecting all the visual hints and clues I found on these eggs to determine what's inside them. I know what's on all of these eggs for the most part. I'm like 90% certain I know what's in every single one of these eggs, right? So looking at this egg, you're taking a look at the bottom half right here. It's got those Super Bowl, branches in there and stuff like that. And then the top, there was a promo. There was an ad for a promo that came out for your playoffs guys. So I'm thinking this egg's going to give you a chance at maybe like what's his name? Terrell Owens or a Champ Bailey from the top end right here. And at the bottom, you're probably looking at like maybe a Tyreek Hill or a Richard Sherman, something around those lines.
Buffalo Bills legend Terrell Owens?
Terrell Owens. Yes, sir. You could probably get away with that one too, but it's interesting. I like that. That's one of my, I think, middle tier grand eggs. I think that's one you'd be pretty happy with. Front Monkey's next egg. One of these guys. You want to take a stab at what you think this is?
Yeah, I watched your video, so I've got cheat sheets, right? Like this is the theme. This is a Theme Builders 97. Or you think it's a Theme Builders fantasy? We get to pick one of whoever we want, or are we thinking it's a random, like a top 3 or something?
I'm thinking it's going to be random. I hope it's a fantasy. Maybe even like a 3. You get to choose one out of 3. That would be like, I think, pretty fair because The 97s aren't going for a ton right now, and if you're able to choose one, you could get, you know, maximum profit at some point when you decide to rip it. So not bad. I think it's good. I have 2 of these, so I wouldn't be too upset, you know, with one of those. So not too bad. And then your last one right here, this one, most positively, is going to be your team of the year.
Team of the year. I hope they pull a shocker and it's a full 99 UL, and I say, screw you, director, and your team of the week prediction. Your team of the year, sorry.
Or team of the year.
Team of the year. Team of the year. It is obviously going to be team of the year.
I re-rolled all of these, just so you know. I got them out of my binder. I didn't want them. Because I feel like the 96s are already selling for 180, and then the 97s are still selling for like 240. So I decided to re-roll them, and I got some better stuff. If you want, let's take a look at what a director's got in here, actually.
So, like, the only team of the year I want is what? Russell Wilson or what? Or Aaron Donald. That's it, right? Lame.
Let's take a look at what the director's got. So I re-rolled my team of the year for this guy, and this ended up being an Ultimate Legend. So I'm thinking this is going to be a full Ultimate Legend card. And I might hold on to this until we see our first 99s. You never know.
Nice.
And I think that's going to be a full pull right there. Maybe 96 plus is what it's going to be in that pack.
Oh, shiny and golden.
Mm-hmm. It makes me happy. And I ended up re-rolling all of them, and 3 of them ended up being these Ultimate Legends. So I've got 3 of the Ultimate Legend eggs. I've got 2 of those same theme builders, and then 2 of the Super Bowl / playoffs. And this is huge, guys. I'm gonna break the news right now. Breaking news on MUT Force. I haven't said this to anybody yet, because it just occurred to me this morning. I think that a second wave of these eggs may be coming very soon. Because of what happened in Christmas, we ended up getting a second wave of gifts. So I went ahead and went 1 million coins deep on these eggs. I planned on going 2 million, but I'm going to hold off until maybe we get another batch of eggs. If that's the case, we get to do a whole nother video breaking down what's in those eggs, and maybe some of those rewards are better or even worse. You'll have to wait and see, but interesting to think about, isn't it, Pirate Face?
I think you are crazy. I don't think it's gonna happen, but I love it, and I'm on board with it if it does. And I also think you're crazy that EA is releasing their own golden ticket.
Oh, I think that's completely possible. But now we got 7 weeks at 3 a week, right? That should be 21, and there's only 20 confirmed. So let's just fill that one spot with one made by the EA team. Do LT again. Make me happy. The right LT. Anyway, there we go for the eggs.
No, I think
that's
we
what
should
the director
do.
has. That's what the monkey has.
We should do another tight end.
Golden ticket, Jason Witten. Okay, let's take a look at the Ultimate Legends here before we bounce out of this episode. Starting with Ted Hendricks, which Trumpet Monkey had a first-hand encounter with this morning in his new video. What did that feel like? What are the emotions? I don't know these emotions.
It's kind of like a burning sensation. It's like your whole body is burning, and the only way to put out the fire is to say, "Waypo, Teddy!" And that's it, and go mental. It was pretty rad, I'm not going to lie. Like, that was the best UL pack ripping luck I've ever had.
I'm excited to go check it out after the show. I'm going to let you break down this card, Trumpet Monkey, and also make sure you go over to Trumpet Monkey's channel. Hit him up with a like and sub, because he's coming out with stuff almost every single day, and it's pretty good, I'm going to tell you.
Oh, almost? Bro,
almost
we're dropping like
day.
three videos a day at one point. Wait till you see my Chargers free agency frenzy video on what I do to your beloved franchise.
Oh, no.
It makes me sick to the stomach how good they are. But anyway, I digress. Teddy Hendricks. Okay, so 94 speed. Just insane everything stats. He is a coverage linebacker for me. I give him lockdown, so he gets up to 81 zone, high 70 zone. Look, man, he unfortunately is one of those archetypes that if you try to run him at right outside linebacker, he's a 97. If you try to run him at middle linebacker, he's a 97. Right outside linebacker, sorry, left outside linebacker though, he's a 99. So look, he's great. He plays a role on my team, like big time. Like I love like hard hitting coverage linebackers in my 3-4, and now I've got like him. We've got Mike Jones, we've got Shaz, and we've got Tahir Whitehead, and then blitzing, I've got Khalil Mack, Clowney, and Warren Sapp. So it's a fearsome front seven. I dig it. I like it. I'm glad he's in the game. Thank God he wasn't the limited. And yeah, we pulled him, so I didn't really have to buy him, I guess. And
hell yeah, it's a good day on Trumpet Monkey. I like it.
Yeah.
6'7" too. He's got to be pretty nasty out there
So,
in coverage.
94 speed, 6'7", 96 acceleration, 91 strength, 99 tackle, 99 play rec, 99 block shed, and I think 91 power move. He's pretty sick, bro.
I dig it. I would love a Ted Hendricks on my team if he wasn't a Raider. Because that 6'7" reach has got to be pretty nasty. I like it.
And the Colts as well he played for, so that's pretty rad.
Very nice. Next up, we got Randall McDaniel. Randy
Dude.
McDaniel.
Dude, this was a brand new card.
What? I feel like we got him once before already.
No, go check. Go check. Someone told me. I was like, what? You're crazy. This is a brand new UL out of
We're
nowhere.
still getting brand new ULs at this time? We are. What?
Dude, that blew my little brain.
Hope for Lawrence or LaDainian Tomlinson is still alive? Don't give me hope. Don't give me hope.
This is literally throwing... You and I have a spreadsheet going of all the ULs we're expecting, and we're going to make a video on it. This is a total spanner in the works, man.
It is. It's a wrench in the gears. That's crazy. He's got a fullback card as well.
That's epic. Man, this is insane. I was like, what is going on? I don't understand it at all.
Yeah.
Like, it came out of nowhere, man.
And he's like one of the best left guards in the game at this point too. I still would say roll out with Joe Thuney because he fits into anybody's theme team. But this is still a pretty nasty run blocking left guard as well, dude. Like he's pretty good. One more live look. I want to see what his speed is like at guard because I remember that year with Bo Jackson at left guard. He was insane. 81 speed on a theme team. You can get him up to 87 speed.
Can you see? Have a look. Can you run him? I wonder. Does anyone know? Let us know. Can you run him at fullback? Would that not just
likely
be
not? Probably you just have to use his out of position card for that. But what is it?
What if
80
he comes
speed?
what if he comes with an alternate position fullback and he could be a fullback?
That would be sick. That would be sick.
Would you do that?
Because he's faster than a lot of fullbacks in the game, even at left guard. That's really insane. That's kind of cool. I like this card, man. Definitely if you're running it a lot and you need somebody fast and get out in front of Barry, to make your blocking assignment, like that's not bad. I like it. I dig it. And he's decent in pass protection as well, so I dig it. I dig it a lot. Interesting, a brand new Ultimate Legend at this phase too.
That is a spanner in the works when they have so many that they have to get rid of. But now we're seeing them use who we thought were going to get ULs as masters, for these promos. So it threw me. It caught me off guard, man. What about you?
No, I dig it. It makes me excited. It makes me wonder if we're getting anybody else new. I know last year we got what's his name, Romanowski late as well. There's a couple of them that we got late, but I think there was only a couple of them. I think there was like 2 or 3 that we got late. But interesting to think if we might be getting one more new guy. Who would it be? Please be LT. Please be LaDainian Tomlinson. But that's really, really cool. I dig it. Nice card, decent stats, brand new legend. Can't be mad at it. Next up, we got our limited Emmitt Smith. We did reference him earlier in the episode. Yep. He's a great halfback.
Yep.
One of the best to ever play. He's going to play fantastic in Madden Ultimate Team. He just happened to come out the same weekend as Barry, so he's getting buried in the headlines. So, but he is great. You can get him up to 99 speed on a Cowboys theme team. You can get up to 98 speed on a regular theme or a regular God Squad outside the Cowboys theme team. The break tackle's great. The trucking's great. The agility's great. The carrying's great. He's a great card. He just came out the same weekend as Barry. And he's
awesome, and he comes 2 agility beneath human joystick.
Yeah.
And here's one request for next year. And we love the team in EA, so we make this request with all due respect. Boosted stats. Not base stats. If somehow create a dynamic system, please, where if we manage to boost Emmitt Smith's agility to 99, that it unlocks human joystick.
I think minimally at a 99 overall, boosted stats should let you unlock certain abilities. That way people aren't hitting these ridiculous abilities too early in game. But towards end game, I think someone like Emmitt Smith should be as relevant as Barry Sanders. You know what I mean?
And we just got live confirmation that McDaniel can only get left guard and right guard, cannot get fullback out of position. I would have got him immediately had that been the case, because I think that would have been the most hilarious. Man, that McDaniel card, bro, is going to be, holy crap, 86 speed at left guard.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That year again with Bo Jackson, when he was out of position at left or right guard, like, he was so cheesy. He's a pulling guard, man. He was so good. So I'm thinking about it. We're all thinking about it.
86 speed at left guard.
It's insane.
What in the world are you talking about? 86 speed.
Let's take a live look at my Joe Thuney here. He he's not powered up, so he doesn't have the +3 speed. But his speed on my team right now is 80. So he can get up to 83 speed. So he is faster than Joe Thuney as well. Interesting.
That's crazy. I got a 79 speed Upshore, and I got a 83 speed Thuney. I didn't even know that. I haven't even looked at the speed on my O lineman. I got 68 on Alec Mack. Hold up, Joe Thomas. Let's just finish this. 79 on Joe Thomas. And Ryan Ramczyk is slower than a wet week, right? So I don't expect 70 speed. Okay. Still, man, 86 speed on McDaniel. Could you imagine? There's no way. I already told you, man. I already told you that who was I using at fullback that was like the best fullback all year? Was it Warren Sapp?
Oh, it was a
Nelson.
Yeah, Quentin Nelson on the Colts.
I cannot tell you how many times I've seen Franco Harris get breathed on and fall over from like a DB. Like, I can't stand how bad the blocking logic is, and then also how poorly they block. These big linemen at fullback, man, that's something special.
That is pretty nice. So we got ourselves a brand new left guard, a fast left guard. We got a brand new Emmitt Smith, and we also got the Ted Hendricks. So not a bad weekend, not the best weekend, but not the bad weekend for Ultimate Legends. Should be pretty exciting next week when we start seeing, natural 99s, because again, those guys can still be powered up. So I like to consider them 100 overalls in Madden Ultimate Team.
We have to be getting a 99 soon for that power up pass. We have to be.
I was thinking that it might have been the Color Smash promo that we started seeing 99 Masters, which we didn't, but 99s need to be on the horizon very soon because of that power-up pass. It's coming soon. It's not going to be with the golden tickets either, because those are ineligible for the power-up pass. It's got to be something outside of that. So interesting stuff right there. Well, Trumpet Monkey, that's going to do it for this week's episode of MUT Force. Getting really excited for those golden tickets, which should be dropping this Thursday.
3 golden tickets a week, including your mystery made by EA one. Let's see, does that happen? We'll
have
see.
To wait and see. I think it's definitely a possibility, because again, 21 cards to fill out 7 weeks makes more sense than 20 to fill out 7 weeks. Well, that's going to do it for this week's episode of MUT Force, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Remember, go hit up Trumpet Monkey's channel in the description below. Hit him up with a like and sub. He's slowly but surely growing that channel, trying to get partners, which is step 1. We need your help here at MUT Force to make that happen. Well, Trumpet Monkey, any words to the good words to the audience here to help them do that?
Hey, thanks for watching. As always, we're having tons of fun with it. We're both growing YouTube. We're always going to do MUT Force, right, Director? But Director is growing his channel. I'm growing mine.
Symbiotic relationship.
So please come on over, hit the sub, and thanks for watching, and have an awesome, safe, healthy weekend, everybody. Much love.
With that, guys, if you like this content, hit us up with a like and sub as well. We'll see you next time, and as always, stay frosty.
Stay frosty!